Hey everybody, this is Benny, and today we are going to be starting a new series as well as continuing my new player series. And we're going to combine those two things because I'm going to start doing all of the missions, starting with Olympus and going forward from there. And we're going to do those in open world format wherever possible. And the ones that we can't do open world format, we'll do those from the regular mission menu from the station. So let's go ahead and get started with this. And this right here is actually my. This is an old open world base of mine. And the only purpose of this base any longer is just to refuel my oxygen and canteens before I send them back up. So I've got the oxygen machine here, and then around behind the bar here, I have the water purifier and a setup. Oh, not there. You know what? I've got my menus hidden. Hold on here. There we go. Here at the stove, we've got tea, coffee, coca, that kind of thing. Cocoa, that kind of thing. And we can use those to make all different kinds of things. Whatever you put into your canteens will stay in those canteens even when you send them up to the station. So if I make some coffee here and then I go ahead and launch it back up with the orbital exchange board, that will be available in my other open world saves and as well into to any missions you're going to take loadouts with. So now we're going to head over to the mission menu from the station, and we're going to do that very first mission. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is select my my new character playthrough character, which is new Benny here. He's only level 13, but you don't need. You can do this at really right from the get-go. You can do this as the first thing you do when you start this game. All right, we're going to go to new and missions and Olympus. And we're going to go ahead and choose the first one here. Now, if you are new to this game and you don't have, if you're starting off at level 1, just do this on normal. It doesn't take much, though, to get you up to doing it on hard. But doing it on hard just adds 50% to your reward. So we got 25 Ren down here. It's only going to bump it up to 38. We're just going to get through this mission. We're going to do it on normal for now. Let's see here. Claim prospect. Now, technically, all you need to do is fly down to this mission. You can turn right around, fly back up, and get the reward for it. So, now this particular character does not own any of these items. I've been playing him independently, so I'm not going to give him anything to drop down with in this case. This all belongs to my higher level character. Now, they do share an item pool, but because I'm doing that character as a new character playthrough, I'm not going to take anything from here. I'm going to confirm loadout and head on down. Okay, here we are planet side. Well, first thing you're going to do, jump out. Start grabbing stuff. You can see where it says off to the side. Hunt, gather, craft. You're going to gather sticks, stones, fiber, and craft yourself an axe. Now, let's grab some stone here. Grab food. You might need it while you're running around here. And it does help you with keeping your stamina going. Gives you a little bit of boost. When you're new, that's the kind of thing you need. And I don't need to grab these. Not going to worry about tea or seeds or any of this kind of stuff. We'll just get rid of that for now. Just taking up space. Grab some oxide while we're out here. Looking for those little. There we go. There's rocks. Yeah, so you don't, like I was trying to say, they don't, you don't need to complete the missions here. You can, if this is your first time and you want to learn this mission, that's what I'm going to do right now. Learn how to play the game. It's kind of like a tutorial sort of mission. I'll drop that right in there. That'll be gone in no time, and I'm going to drop it right in there. I'm going to go to crafting, and they want me to do an axe. Let me do that. That gets that first point done. There it is. Next thing I've got down there is, well, Well, it says you leveled up. If you're down here and you're level 1, you'll hit a level up and you'll get some blueprint points. And that's going to say unlock a wood rag torch and craft it. And that's what we're going to do next. So if you're doing this to a level 1 character, just follow those in exact order and you'll be fine. And then we're going to build a shelter and craft a bedroll to survive the harsh Icarus environment. And then we can go back up. Now, like I said, you don't have to do any of these. You can go right back up right now and not worry about it. But we're just going to do every point that they have here for us. So let's get that axe going. And you just hold down that action key. If you hear me clicking a lot, it's because I forgot. I play a number of different survival games. Sometimes I forget the shortcut keys for each individual game. I know that annoys some of you people. Watching me do things the hard way, drag things around or whatever. It's when you're playing a bunch of different survival games at the same time, or even non-survival games. I've got a game of Cyberpunk going right now. I've got Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Anybody ever play that? I got that going right now. Those are on the. I'm playing those two on the Steam Deck. It really depends on which of my kids are awake as to what is appropriate for the audience around me while I'm playing. So, all right. Anyway, that leaves me with getting confused on controls. So now let's see here. Shelter. Oh, these are floors. We need 2 floors. And 4 walls. That is going to get us the very, very minimum shelter requirements. And we're going to need a door. So if you haven't unlocked these things yet, you're going to have to unlock those things or just fly back up. Fly back up and, you can come back down. You can do the mission multiple times. You'll keep getting the reward for it when you're doing it from the mission board. You can't do this one in open world. So I think I think they're going to probably work towards that because this would be a great way to introduce you to the open world operations. But obviously, if you've built the operation board, you're already past this point anyway. So scratch that. Just ignore me. Ignore my ramblings. All right, we're going to come in here and we are going to deploy a floor, and then the 4 walls, and we're going to leave one of these as a door. So hold down R or whatever key you've got that bound to. Select the door shape, put that in, and then we're going to put the ceiling above us and put in a door. Now we have a shelter. We just need to put a bedroll in here, and that'll be the end of that. Now, bedroll is going to require, let's come in here, go to the tech tree. The bedroll is going to require, you can do this in crafting as well. Go look it up here. Got trees falling like crazy. It's kind of a heavy-duty storm here for just starting off, but, that happens. Where were we? Bedroll. So I'm going to need 20 fur and 10 leather, and that's going to require me killing some animals here. And depending on where you're at, I don't need 3 of those. Depending on where you're at, it's going to be, you're going to have different items available for that. So I'm going to use a bow. And then I'm also going to need a knife. And of course, I don't have enough stone. I'm going to need a knife to be able to skin an animal. So, I'll grab some stone. I just used that up on arrows. I could have done that first, but I didn't. And let's get a knife going. All right. Now we are all set. Everything we need to finish this mission off. And there's a wolf right there. I know people have been having trouble with combat. Now, this is only a level 13 character. I one-shotted that. That's because I shot him in the head. Now, if my damage was lower, I can crouch. And if he hasn't seen me yet, I'll get even more damage on there. Some people will say you should always crouch. I find that if I crouch without realizing I'm being attacked from behind by a horse or something like that, that puts me in a bad position to defend myself. So, what I'm going to tell you is, if you haven't been discovered and things are leisurely and you know what's going on around you, yeah, crouching every time is good. That's the way to always make sure that you're ready. Oh, didn't stealth in time. He saw me. but it's very situational. So, you know, how you choose to fight and defend yourself is really going to depend on the situation. All right. So there you saw me doing that. That was with the first bow, first arrows. I'm only level 13. It can be done. Remember to stealth. Remember to aim for the head. And, oh, God, I hate these things. They break so easy. Here we go. We can already craft one of these. There we go. Let's try to get through this. Oh, yeah, so he's already a skeleton anyway. Got to make sure to get rid of those corpses before they attract wolves, because they will attract wolves. Let's see where we're at. What else do we need? So we need 20 more or 10 more fur to get to our 20 fur total. Rabbits will have fur. I think you can waste a lot of arrows on a rabbit. So if you got an easy line on one, go for it. But otherwise, they're kind of a difficult target. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now I'm going to get rid of this so it's not just sitting here. Destroy it and get a little bit of our materials back. In that case, it's all plain materials. It's nothing fancy, but always look at destroying something versus just, you know, throwing it on the ground or something like that. See what you can get back for materials. What do we got over there? There's another deer. We get into stealth mode, and we're going to wait for the perfect opportunity here. There we go. There's 7 of them. So what do we got? Does that give us 20? It does. All right. So we're going to get that crafted, and that is going to be the end of this mission. I'm going to get over here. And deploy this. And that's all there is to this. Now we're going to launch back up, and that'll be the end of the mission. And now I know it doesn't say that those are optional. Hold on a second. I know it doesn't say that these are points over here are optional, but they are. So if you don't feel like doing all of those, or if you're just doing this mission just to get your mission started and you've already been playing for a little while, you can just turn around. I'll get this in a second here. You can just turn around and launch right back up. And there we have it. So I'm going to add this 25 to this character's. I keep a notepad off on the side where I keep track of New Benny's personal finances. That way I keep it separate from the other character. I'm trying to do that playthrough as cleanly as possible, and that means he has his own money to spend on the station. So let me grab that notebook and I'll let you know what I've got here. Okay, so New Benny had 5 Ren to his name. He is now up to 30 Ren. So good for him. Every bit helps. And in fact, he could milk that mission for a while if he wanted to gain more Ren that way. I'm not going to do it that way, just because I know not everybody wants to, like grind a mission to make Ren that way. So I'm kind of trying to play that a little bit less, less cheesy. But if you're into cheese, and I am from Wisconsin, so normally I am into cheese. But if you want to cheese it, go ahead, go to Olympus and just run this one again. And all you have to do is drop down, come right back up, and you'll get the reward. Let me demonstrate here. We're going to drop down. We're going to do it on hard mode. We're going to hit hardcore. All right. And we're going to claim that prospect. We're not going to do anything differently. Confirm the loadout. Yes. And we are going to exit the dropship. I bet you wouldn't even have to actually get out. We're gonna hit the button. We're gonna hit return to station, and you can see over there, mission complete. Reward 50 Ren. It's cheesy. It really is. You do you. If you're fine doing this when you're a new character and you're level 1 and you just want to get some of that sweet station equipment, you do that. I have nothing against doing things that are especially things that are within the scope of the game, which that absolutely is. All right. Next, we're going to go to for the next episode. We're going to go to the next mission, which is going to be we're going to run this one here, Pot Shot, which is not going to be beneficial to level 60 Benny. So we're going to do this with new Benny from his open world, and he's going to gain some actual usable equipment from doing this mission. So join me next time. We're going to do that from open world. Appreciate everybody watching. Hope you have a great day. Benny out.